He is a fucking nutcase, you know.
Right, hang on. Okay, we've got a new project. Look at what I've just bought.
What the fuck?
Look at that fucking thing. I'll get that running. No fucking problem.
Oh, fucking hell, right. So this end, they're going to throw it on. That flatbed with that forklift. But at the other end, we've got to lift it over the fence. I'm scratching his head. You pay for it now, you tit. What are you going to do?
Minor detail.
Fucking hell, what a farm though, look. Fucking pigs in there.
What?
Fucking hell. Right.
Get your camera underneath, let's see what it's made of.
Yeah, we'll get the pictures of the videos from the good side. And don't show me the bad side until it's on the path. What do you reckon? You're a mad cunt. No way. Hello, piggies. The madness knows no bounds, you know, driving back there. Sees a fella loading a skipper, fucking tears, like, hey, can I have some of that for the garden with the dogs or goals? Takes the fella's wheelbarrow, fills it full of fucking grass, and just, he's walking it home, the mad cunt. What the fuck? It's off.
So we'll let Ian get his trailer out the way and then Liam, sorry. And then we'll just lay it down. Where's that seat make you lad?
I don't fucking know.
That could be my coffee, my phone, everything.
This is our next project. We're going to restore and set up in the garden a hot tub. It's a bit empty at the moment, but I've just bought it. It's second hand. I don't even know if the heaters work. I don't know if the pumps work. I don't know if any of it works. So what we're going to do is, first of all, we've got to get it in the back garden. That's going to be a mission, because it's about 10 mil less than the gate to get up there where Connor is. So we'll get it in the garden just so it's out the way. That's the plan for tomorrow, is to get it round the back. Then I'm going to build some decking, put it on the decking, and then I'm going to build some kind of wooden pagoda to go over it, rather than just putting it in a gazebo. Gazebo's the cheapest. You can do that for about 100 quid. For a pop-up one, they're fairly strong, but I want something nice. So we'll do like a tongue and groove spa type thing. So that's the plan. So we've got this to do. We've got the Beetle to do. We've got the van to finish. And we've got the Nemesis in the garage, so I've got enough work to get me through the lockdown, so everybody's happy, right? I'll have to get out now because my arse is wet. Right. Here's where the fun begins. From the floor to the tip, floor to the top, it's 880 wide. What I've got to do is move all this shite out of the way. Look, there's just cat that's accumulated over the years, so obviously I'll bin all of this. Once I've got rid of all this and I've took the door off, I've got no problem getting it down here, apart from that hole there that the dogs have dug. And on the other side of that wall, on the other side of there, is two great big fucking daft huskies. So I've got to lock the dogs in, because they're after the garden, there's pens in. So once I've done this, I've got to get in the back and then take them the steel fence down that we use to keep the dogs in their part of the garden and out of the big garden. I'm going to move the turf I copped for yesterday. Willow loves to dig, so just pure by chance we came home yesterday and it was a gang of lads working on the house on the front of the estate, and they'd turfed all the back garden and they had offcuts in the skip. So I grabbed a few bits and then he had a wheelbarrow, so I went, oh fuck that, let me a wheelbarrow. So I covered the wheelbarrow, I'd filled the wheelbarrow with turf and brought them down. The first bit's already gone down. I'm sick and tired of people driving, because they can't fucking drive, over the front of our grass here between mine and Carl, who lives next door. Carl's too polite to say anything. I'm not, I don't give a fuck. I tell them fucking straight lane to drive, but what they do right is they'll come up and then just two wheels over the front, and they've killed all that grass. So I'll put a little bit of turf there, so that'll kill that. That'll grow back and look okay again. So look at the front of the house, look, it's a fucking joke. We got my car, we got the shitty Beetle. No, it's not, the shitty fucking Mini. Then we got the Beetle, then we got the van. My missus out in her car, so there's normally another one. So anyway, we're going to do that. Now the other thing I've done is I've had a look on YouTube last night at these motors, how easy are they to pull out. What I'm going to do, once I've got this in the back garden, I'm going to pull the motors out. So there's one there, there's one there, and there's one there. So it's got 3 pumps. I'm going to pull all the pumps out, put them on the bench and test them. Also, apparently, which I didn't know until we YouTubed it, on the back of this is a wiring diagram that we can follow. So we'll go through that and see what it says. And this is a American one, which I've not had a chance to look at the details yet. But now I've got that information, I'll be able to Google that and see what's going on. So that's the plan for today, to get us in the garden. Well, there's stage 1 done. My wheelie bins are full. The only thing I'm keeping, obviously that big tow bag, that's brand new, and a bit of stainless steel which you use for making brackets. The timber I'm going to set fire to with my little wood burny thing in the garden, and I'm just going to put them outdoors in the back of the car, take them down and put them in the industrial bins at work, because obviously they won't go anywhere else. Then I'll come back. While I'm there, I'll get the dolly to put that on, and then when I come back I can start attacking the far side of the gate, get rid of that spare plastic door which used to go on the back door when I eventually get round to fitting that, but that'll be a summer thing. And then start taking the fence apart. So not a lot to go. Obviously I've just got to check all my measurements. The only thing that's concerning me, you see the down pipe there off the toilet, the waste pipe. If it wasn't there I could get right back to the wall, but it is there, so I can't. So I'm considering taking that apart and taking it off, but I've got to do a bit more measuring, because on the top of the fence, where are we, that post there, it's leaning in. Hang on, let me just zoom that back out. It's leaning in like that, so we might lose the width as well then. Like I say, where there's a will there's a way, and a load of fucking pushing and shoving and grunting, but we'll get it in. and I could get right back to the wall, but it is there, so I can't. So I'm considering taking that apart and taking it off, but I've got to do a bit more measuring, because on the top of the fence, where are we? That post there, it's leaning in. Hang on, let me just zoom that back out. It's leaning in like that, so we might lose the width as well then. Like I say, where there's a will there's a way, and a load of fucking pushing and shoving and grunting, but we'll get it in. Right, got the heavy mob in. We've got a little dolly there. We're going to drag this over, get us on the dolly, get us stood up, and then we've taken the gate off. And the only concern is getting past the soil pipe and that post. That's going to be a little pain in the ass. But I've taken all of that out. The dogs are locked in the kitchen, so it'll go in the back. So anyway, fucking won't know till we try, will we? Let's just see where we go and see how we get on. Operation Move the fucking October.
It's have to come out. And we'll have to redo it the other way. It just didn't fit that way. Another time lapse. Let's get it on.
Right, so off the men, that's alright, look.
What are you going to do? Take it that way?
See that way.
Ready?
Go on, push it forward.
Find yourself, you're on the post there.
Right, hang on then.
Let's come around the side.
It's not going to go that way, is it? Just like that, like flat, it's got to come through.
Yeah.
Let's
Take it onto that. Lift
Just-
over this onto that. You keep holding this here now, though. You gotta. Where's the left
you
side?
get it here. Doesn't matter, it will come through here.
Yeah.
Right, push it forward, Scott. So you can do whatever and I'll pull it this way.
That's it, push.
That's it now, if you just shove straight forwards.
You better flip them first.
Why?
Because of all the ribs.
Oh, you don't think
If anything is still working inside,
you've got your
that
gears with
is
your
one-
electrics on,
that's
haven't
why
you?
I
Flip it over once more then. It's all got to be rebuilt.
Yeah, please,
Hang on, I'll just fucking drop it.
What, like you haven't dropped it 17 times?
Right, come on, push it to us.
What's one more drop gonna do?
Yeah, straighten it up though. You can straighten it up once it's done. Clear the front.
See, look, and he's still got time to go and watch the togger. That's some fucking major engineering in there, isn't it, really? To get that in there.
I'm going to go video out of it.
Oh, fucking hell.
It's in!
Let's just
Meet you!
shuffle it towards the wall so it's out the way.
Out the way.
Well, you know what I mean.
It's a pretty big thing to get out the way.
But, you know what I mean. It's all got to be fucking stripped down and rebuilt. And I'm going to have to go and buy some soil pipe holders. But like I say, once I've jet washed it and got in it with a fairy liquid. How many seats is it here? Look, 1, 2, 3. It's a big fucker.
7 seats. 3 on each side.
3 on each side.
Oh yeah, look with the kids there.
7, that's the step, yeah. See, you should be fucking. You better all come round with a bottle of comfort and your sexy underclackers on. Right?
I'm not getting in this with you free balling.
I'm going. Now what's
What's that ground pipe? Yeah.
Right, let's just straighten it over because I've got to get that pipe in. Not the pipe fence.
You walk in, I'm going to freeze it all and I'll be sat in it with the T-tag. Oh, fucking right, yeah.
That's why I didn't go for an inflatable one, because those pair of dopey bastards will be straight on it. Straight in
like
it,
a
yeah.
shot.
Oh, you can guarantee. Right, where's the lecky box over there?
Yeah.
So that's pretty much the way it's going to go. That end there will go up against that fence once I've built a decking type thing. And we're away. Right, let's grab them lumps of turf. Look at this, look. That's
Done that, yeah.
And we'll put the turf back on here.
John, thanks for your help. Scott, thanks for your help. Brian, thanks for turning up.
Look at that crunch still clean.
Fucking hell.